And in college basketball, a lot of excitement right now. I mean, the Big East, obviously one of the best conferences, the
Right.
Big 12 hanging in. I mean, I know you like talking about college hoops. What do you think about this year?
It's going to be an interesting March Madness as well. I think the Big East tournament is going to be better than anything we've ever seen before here in New York because St. John's is back. What they did to take care of business against Notre Dame in the Garden, then Duke in the Garden, and then Connecticut in the Garden. If I'm a Big East coach and I see how the brackets come out, and all of a sudden here I am, I got St. John's in one of the first game matchups. I got a problem because once they win one, they're going to win two, and this city's electric again. I think St. John's is the team to beat in the Big East Conference tournament.
And also, how many teams out of the Big East? Some people say 10.
Yeah, I think they're going to lock on 10. I don't think that'll be an issue, and I think that, and I can see four of those teams making the Sweet 16.
You were talking about the Big East Conference being one of the best
Well,
right
it
now.
is the best conference, but it's also the best conference because there are more teams in it too. You know, you've got 16 teams, so just on the numbers alone, you've got a chance to have the more teams in a conference, the more chance you have of having good teams. But also, Big East teams are going to lose a lot of games. I mean, they're not going to be 28-2 or 27-1 or something like that. They're going to lose 5, 6, 7, 8 games in that league, and in doing that, the majority of the losses they're going to have are going to be to pretty doggone good teams, and that's why I think more attention can be paid to teams that have, say, lost more games in the Big East than other teams have lost in other conferences, because the Big East just has an overall schedule, plus that tournament at the end of the year that's going to involve you or I with our teams playing against more good teams.
To be here in New York, so rewarding it must be to help a good cause and try to get the word out on prostate cancer.
Well, you know, I think when you are asked to do something simply because maybe people would know you or recognize you or think that what you say might have some value to it, I think anybody in sport has a real obligation to do that. And if I've had people that have followed our teams and have enjoyed that and have gotten enjoyment out of it, and they hear me say something about checkups for prostate cancer, and they say, well, you know, he said that, I'm going to do that, then that would make me feel awfully good.